What's going on, everybody? Beastly Gamer here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Now, I watched some footage of the game earlier today, and actually they showed 4 iterations of it. They showed PS3, they showed Xbox 360, they showed Xbox One, and they showed PS4, all cross comparisons frame by frame. They did slow motion, they did four times slow motion speeds, and slow down the game so you can see the actual frames per second and the animation of the game and the aesthetic of the game and what it looks like. Honestly, if you want me to be honest, the PS4 is the best looking version. The Xbox One follows suit. The PS3 version looks better than the Xbox 360 version, though. That's my opinion. You guys click down on the link below. The link will be in the description for you guys to see yourself. This is what I gotta say about this kind of game, okay? We got Grand Theft Auto 5 in 2013, and the game looks fantastic. This game, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, is an open world game, which is the first Metal Gear to ever truly be an open world game. So it's a completely different direction that Kojima is taking compared to what he normally does. So yeah, it's going to be a different engine, it's going to be a different aesthetic, it's going to be a different dynamic. You know, it'll be more like Crysis. You can attack your objectives from different, trajectories. But the thing is this game, seeing it on the PS4 and the Xbox One is fine. But when you see the Xbox 360 and the PS3 versions, there isn't that much of a leap. There isn't that much of a jump. The differences are so subtle that you actually have to really look to see. Now, I'm not going to fully judge the game until I play it, and I will play it, and I'll do a review on it and let you guys know what I think about it. But when you're looking at this game on the PS3 version, it'll show the PS4 version. There isn't that much of a graphical leap. Now, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm saying. I don't want a game on my PS4 that I can play something very similar on the PS3. If I'm doing that, I feel like I'm not having a next generation experience. Now, follow me for a second. Can you play Super Nintendo games on a Nintendo? Or do you remember Super Nintendo versions of Nintendo games? They were completely different. It was completely outclassed. It just didn't make any sense. Do you remember playing, Street Fighter on Super Nintendo versus Street Fighter Alpha on the PlayStation? Completely different animation, completely different sound. It was a leap in a whole generation. Now, put Street Fighter Alpha on the PlayStation 1 against Marvel vs. Capcom or X-Men vs. Street Fighter on the PS2. There is a leap. Graphically, it isn't that big of a deal. But you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I want a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One game that is so next-gen that the last-gen consoles cannot even get even close to it. Because if these are truly next gen, of course we're not seeing what they can do. They're completely locked up. They're just not finding about learning about the tech, learning how to create games for them, optimize the games. But as long as we're constantly being tethered to the last gen consoles, we're constantly being tethered to the PS3 and the Xbox 360. These games will never reach true next gen quality unless the developer says, hey, I don't want to make a version for the old consoles. I want to build something for these next gen new consoles from the ground up. That's all I'm saying. Now, when I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, I do think the game looks good. It does look good, but it's nothing new. You know what I mean? I've seen these up-res versions of games already. I saw Call of Duty. I saw Tomb Raider. I saw Battlefield. We see up-res versions of games that are on last-gen consoles all the time. I want something for the new. We all have new consoles. A majority of us do, and the ones who don't worry. Your time's coming. You're gonna have yours too. It just takes a little bit of time sometimes. But I want to see something that's optimized for the PS4 and the Xbox One. That'll really make my eyebrow raise and say, wow, this is next gen. If you're going to do a game like Metal Gear Solid 5 and you have the Xbox One version sitting next to the 360 version and you really got to squint and heavily scrutinize the screen to see, the little subtle differences, then to me that does not scream next gen. I'm sorry. That's just my own personal opinion. I want something next gen. You guys let me know if I'm being a little hard. I'm a little sleepy, so I might be a little more agitated than usual. But other than that, that's what I believe. I want to see something that's made for these new consoles, and it shouldn't just have to be exclusives. They should be able to create games for the Xbox One and the PS4 as a unit, you know, develop for those, and kind of push the Xbox 360 and the PS3 to the side. Let someone else develop a game for those. You guys let me know if I'm crazy. I think I'm probably a little, you know, delusional right now. I'm the Beastly Gamer. I'll see you guys next time.